Welcome back, to Clan. My name is VinsanityIBG, and today we are doing another unboxing. The box for today is the UK-based subscription box, Geek Gear. If you aren't familiar with this box or this company, they have a few different choices that you can choose for your box. I get the pop cultures, which is sort of the all-around box. There's also an option for like the Harry Potter universe box. It's not exactly what it's called. I think it's called Wizarding World or something like that. It does a lot of the like Fantastic Beasts, Harry Potter, like just covers that whole universe there. I believe they also have a shirts only box, which is mostly filled with Harry Potter stuff, I believe. I don't know if they have an actual pop culture one, but if you like the sounds of that, go ahead and go check them out. Again, that's Geek Gear. It is based out of the UK, so shipping is a little bit higher, and you're paying in pounds, I believe. I believe it's pounds. Maybe not. Is it quid? Is it pounds? I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and get into the box. I forgot that this is not one requiring a knife. This one is the tear strip. One thing I do have to say is that I don't remember the theme. Now, usually it's not like fully themed, but they do have sort of like a here's the genre that we're going with. Like one of my past boxes was Ant-Man vs. the Wasp, and it had a few items in it that Ant-Man vs. the Wasp, but it also had Marvel items because Ant-Man is Marvel and they did like relations, so they branch off of that idea. I don't remember what this one is. I'm pretty sure that they had a Doctor Who one coming. I don't know if I already did that one or if this is the Doctor Who one, because I'm not a Doctor Who fan, so it gets lost on me. Let's go ahead and get into it, and I can tell you right now it doesn't look like it is Doctor Who related. Let's go ahead and do the figure first, and I'm not really familiar with this brand. It's Smite by Hitpoint. This is Tiny Gods number 3. It says it's from High Res Studios. And there's a picture of what it should look like on the side. Probably looking at pictures as I'm posting the close-up pictures as I go along. I'm going to go ahead and take this one out of box and take a real close look at it because I'm not really all that familiar with it. I want to see for sure how good the quality is. Now, this is made of a material that it's got like that hard, really hard rubber kind of feel to it. It's not bad quality-wise. However, I'm not sure if this is like an actual, like really close representation to what it's related to, because I don't really know what it is related to. Honestly, I don't know what rating to give this, just because I do think it is kind of cool. I don't know how good of a relation it is to its fandom, and I don't know what fandom it is at all. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a 6 out of 10 just because of the unknown factor here, but the possibility of it being good. So I'm going to go with that. I'm assuming that Smite is the name of where it's from. I'm assuming it's like a video game, but I cannot guarantee that. So hopefully we'll see at the end in the spoiler magazine. Next item out of the box looks like it is a tie. It is a really nice, almost like cobalt blue in color, and you have to look really close. I'll try to get a close-up picture of what that looks like, but it's got little comic insignias on it, like the zap, boom, bam, wow, like the impact in comic books that you see. We got something similar last was it last month's box or was it a different box? We got socks that had the same thing on it. This is a tie that has the same thing on it. So I'm wondering if the socks did come out of the same box, if we're going to end up having a new wardrobe after a couple of months. That would be kind of unique. I don't have a lot of use for a tie anymore. I don't know. I don't go out to a lot of formal functions, and I don't yet have a job that would require one. So It's not to say that it won't happen, but as of right now, not a lot of use for me. But I do really like the style. I'm going to go with ahead 6 out of 10 on that one. I do really like that, but usefulness for me, as of right now, not so much. I'm going to go ahead and do the shirt now. And, okay, so those of you who have paid attention to my channel know that two of the biggest shows that have been on for the last almost 10 years, Walking Dead and Game of Thrones, I did not watch them. Hadn't seen a single episode. Had no desire to up until recently, and I'm one of those people that I usually wait for a show to finish and then I binge watch it. Like, a lot of people don't like that because they're like, well, what if a show gets canceled because there's not enough viewers? You're part of the reason that there's not enough viewers. I get that. I really do, and I apologize for that, but I don't know. I don't like having to hold on the edge of an episode, or having to wait week for week, or when the season's done, it's left on a cliffhanger and you have to wait a full year to get another episode. Like, I hate that. But I finally started The Walking Dead, and then I watched 8 seasons in 10 days. So, yeah, I did really like it. This is a Walking Dead handprint. And it's got the characters of The Walking Dead in there. It looks like Rick is right here in the middle. Looks like you got Daryl and Carl and Michonne. And I'm not entirely sure who that is. Might be Maggie, or it could be Glenn. It's really not all that clear. I'll take a close-up picture of the hand so you can go ahead and take a look at that. And I wonder if this hand has any reference to kind of what happened. Was it season 7 and season 8 beginning? But if that were the case, I would assume that there would be 2 hands there, because I don't know. I may be making connections that aren't really there, but I love the design of this shirt. Wow, fantastic, absolutely. As for a rating on this, I'm so glad I watched The Walking Dead just in time for this shirt. With the design, 9 out of 10. 9. This is a winner. Absolutely stunning. I love that item. Oh, this has good promise because it looks like the same style of print or poster that got me into the subscription into the first place. They took that away a few months after I subscribed, and I've been begging for it to come back ever since. So this is a good sign here. Now let's hope it's a genre that I love. Okay. This is a horror. This is Halloween. That's Michael Myers. The signature looks really familiar to, like, we've gotten a print done by this individual before out of this box. I want to say probably the Deadpool one I pulled out a couple months ago. The same artist. I really like his work. He does fantastic work. So I do really like this, even though I'm not 100% into horror movies. Like, horror movies, they either claim to be horror and they're just boring as hell and they're insanely predictable, or they're just gore to the extreme. Like, there's not many horror movies that are good left or even out there. So go ahead and comment down below, what are your favorite horror movies? And then I'll go ahead and tell you, like, the ones that I actually do really enjoy. But this, I absolutely do really love. I think this is really cool. 8 out of 10. Awesome item. Like, that is fantastic. And as you can see, this box is kind of widespread, like kind of all over the board. Here's the spoiler sheet. I'll go ahead and go over that in the end. And the last item out of the box. This is something that I have been struggling with lately. They've been putting, I think this is the 3rd one now, cardboard cutout prints, I guess you could say, into black frames. Just plain old black frames. And the frames, they're definitely not the cheapest on the shelf, because I've bought a few of those and I hate those. These are actually decently constructed, and they don't really break all that easy. So I do like that the quality is there. However, a cardboard print in a frame, like, I don't really get it. So the item concept itself is a negative for me. However, the fandom that they chose to do this with, I actually do enjoy. I put this show off until the end of season 3. I just did not want to watch it. It did not look good to me. I even watched season 1 and was still on the fence because there were certain aspects about the show I absolutely hated. And I didn't know if I can get over them. So I ended up watching season 2, and then I started to really get into it and like it. So I did end up liking this fandom. So this is still a win for me. I don't know if I'm on board with the picture frame and cardboard cutout. I've said enough on that already. So anyway, I'll go ahead and rate this one. I'll go ahead and give this a 6 out of 10 as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the spoiler magazine and see if there's any variations on what we could have gotten. Alright, so Smite figures, which is what we got here, looks like there was like an Anubis character and some blue golem looking dude. And then we got the chick archer, I guess you could say. It's not a bad item still. I probably, if I would have chose one myself, I'd probably go with the Anubis character just because, like, animals, they're phenomenal. They're the best thing in this world. Alright, there looks to appear that I did not receive an item. I missed out. Either stuck in the... No? Nothing in the box? Was it in the shirt? Did I not do the shirt? I don't know. Did you guys see anything drop? Alright, well, anyway, there is supposed to be a exclusive geeky pin in the box. And it's a metal pin, which I think would be cool. I'm not really big into pins, but some of them are really cool. This one is of The Walking Dead as well. And it says, "Don't open, dead inside." And it looks like it is a picture of a set of doors with like a padlock and a wood going across the side. And there's also a handprint in the bottom right-hand corner, I guess you could say. That would have been cool to get. I'll have to contact Geek Gear and be like, I'm missing an item. Like, I'll double check the floor around me to see if one dropped, but that would have been cool to get. Everybody got the geeky exclusive tie. All looks like all the same color. And then the exclusive Rick and Morty framed print, which is this one right here. Everybody got that same one. Exclusive signed art poster. Absolutely love. That is fantastic. And the shirt. So, looks like the only variation is on the figure itself. And then we missed an item. We'll have to check into that. And next month's box, the November box, it's weird that they're doing this in November. Next month's box is the festive box. So it looks like it's going to be like Christmas themed. It's weird that the November box is Christmas themed and not the December box. Because this is for sure the October box. So, interesting. But I'm excited to get it. I'm excited to see what themes that they choose. It is the pop culture era, so really looking forward to that. I have some fan favorites, and I'm hoping to see a few of those in there. If you have any ideas on what could be in the festive box, go ahead and shoot those guesses on down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. I will see you guys in the next unboxing. Later, dudes!